Everybody gets upset at times, right, guys? When you're upset, what should you do?
Tell staff.
Tell staff, principal, a teacher, or the other student. What is it called when you tell somebody you're upset? Is it, how can we say it? You are complaining. Complaining can be bad, right? When you complain too much or the wrong way. But you have to have complaints sometimes. Today we're going to talk about the best way to complain. Why do we need to know the best way to complain?
Because you
Complain.
don't get help.
Because if you don't complain, you won't get help. But if you complain the wrong way, you won't get help either, will you? If you go up to Miss Steed and say, you need to do this because I'm so mad, is she going to listen to you? So we're going to talk today about the right way to complain. We have steps that show the right way to complain. Our first, I forgot the tape. Hold on a second, boys. Our first step when having a complaint, you have to decide what your complaint is. Because sometimes you get mad and you don't even know why you're mad, right? You just know something's making you mad. So you have to stop and you have to ask yourself,
Stop and think.
stop and think. What's the problem? What exactly do I want changed? Then you have to decide who to complain to. For example, if you feel there's too much homework or if you feel it's time to go to the gym, is complaining to Anthony going to help solve it? No. So who would you complain to when you want to go to the gym? The teacher. So you have to decide who is going to hear your complaint.
Teacher.
Sometimes it's your friend. Then you have to tell the other person your complaint. This is the hard part. This is where you have to think about what words you're going to use and things like the tone of voice. I could say, for example, I can say, could you please help me with this problem? Because I don't understand. Or I could say, could you please help me with this problem? I don't understand.
No, this
My tone,
angry.
same words, different tone of voice, right? Or I could go, can we talk about this? I'm confused. Or I can go, can we talk about this? I'm confused.
The first one.
The first one, because my body language and my tone. How you hold your body and what you do with your arms and facial expressions also affects how you complain.
In post school, you need so you have your hand.
Then, after you tell them your complaint, you should tell the person what you want done. Why should you tell them what you want done?
Because that's important. You don't want something done. You can't get it right away.
Right. Plus, if you don't tell me, if all you're complaining is I want to go to the gym, I don't know what you want.
How you don't know what you're going on, but we gotta tell you.
You have to tell me how to fix it for you, because I may not know. And the last step, our last step is ask the person how he or she feels after you have done it. Why would I do that? Why, after complaining, would I ask you, so are you okay with this? We're all good? Why would I do that?
Because you want to check and see it's all right.
Yeah, you want to check and see so that the person isn't upset and that everybody understands what's going on. Right? So Miss Godfrey and I are going to pretend. Who should do the complaining?
You.
Me? And what should I complain about? An ice cream cone. What happened? Did my ice cream cone fall on the ground? Okay, so I'm going to complain that my ice cream is now dirty. Back up a little. So, what's my first step?
It said,
Decide.
what you complaining is.
And I'm supposed to ask myself, what's the problem? What's my complaint? What is wrong? Well, I think what's wrong is the fact that my ice cream cone is on the ground, and that makes me very upset. And I'm going to get angry, and I need to fix this. What's my second step?
Decide
Whom
to complete
Complain.
too.
So, you know, if my ice cream fell on the floor, complaining to my friend isn't really going to help solve things. But Miss Godfrey is my teacher. I bet if I talk to her, things can be fixed. So I know I have to go talk to Miss Godfrey. What's my next step?
It said, tell the person you complaining.
Okay, tell the person my complaint. Now, even though I'm really angry my ice cream fell on the floor, I know if I yell at Miss Godfrey, it's not going to help. So I have to talk to her in a nice way because I want her help, but I don't want her mad at me.
Action.
Miss Godfrey,
Yes, Miss Melissa.
my ice cream fell on the ground.
Oh, that's so sad. Would you like another one?
Well, first I need to tell the other person what I would like done. She asked me. That makes it even easier. Yes, I think I need another one.
Okay. Come back in line. We'll give you another one.
And then my last step is ask how he or she feels, right? Are you okay with what I asked for, Miss Godfrey?
That's fine. You asked in a nice manner. That I like.
Okay. So now it's Miss Godfrey's turn to complain. What should she complain about?
Now, will you pick the ice cream so what? It's your turn.
Well, we did food. What about school? What's stuff at school that makes you complain?
I messed up on my worksheet.
I messed up on my worksheet. Okay. So what's Miss Godfrey's first step?
It said, decide what you your complaining is.
Okay, so Miss Godfrey needs to decide what her complaint is.
I messed up on my worksheet. My eraser's not working.
So what's her next step?
It said, decide
Whom?
who to complain to.
Let's see. My complaint's not here, so it's not going to help me get a new worksheet.
It
or
says-
eraser.
It says, tell the person you complain.
So wait, first she has to decide who she's complaining to. She said she can't complain to her peers. Who could she complain to?
The teacher.
Good job. Okay, so we're going to tell the teacher. And then what's the next step, Walter?
It says, tell that person that
Your
your it say you.
complaint. Your.
Oh, I thought
Your
you-
complaint. Okay. So now she has to get my attention and tell me her complaint. But what does she have to do when she tells me her
Ask.
complaint?
Yeah.
It's not.
I asked him.
Think about her words and the tone of her voice. Right.
Let's see.
Yes, Miss Godfrey.
Miss Meyer, I messed up my
Miss
worksheet.
Godfrey.
Oh no.
It's
Now what is
Godfrey.
she supposed to do?
You gotta
What's
it
the next
says-
step?
tell the person that you would like know about the problem.
Okay.
Is there a way to get a new worksheet?
Of course, I have extra just for this case. I see that it's because you erased too much. Would you like an eraser as well?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now what's her last step?
It says, ask how he should,
He or she.
she feel about that you have said.
Miss Meyer, is that okay? Did you feel well?
Of course. I like how you asked. You were very polite. Okay, so who wants to act first with me?
Please.
Oh, Walter's volunteering. What's good? Walter, think in your brain about a complaint. And then, what's your first step if you have a complaint? Think about what's wrong. Okay.
Great.
Then what's your second complaint? Your second step, I mean.
I'm not sure.
Decide who to complain to.
You, teacher.
Okay. Then tell the person your complaint. What do you have to think about when you tell the person your complaint?
Yeah. Two. Yeah. Think about the words.
That's right. Okay. Got to get my attention because I'm busy teaching.
Hey, teacher.
Yes, Walter. What is there something you need to tell me?
I'm gonna start on